Man, I hate to take the beats off. I hate to take the music off. You know what I'm saying? They keep the juices flowing. They keep the juices flowing. But I gotta do it. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. We gotta do this right. You feel me? We gotta do this right. We gotta do this right. Fuck it. Let's do it then. Yeah. Yeah. Do the damn thing. Salute. One for you, one for me. One for them, one for the three. Hopefully, nigga ain't too twisted. Don't humiliate myself much. Don't really care. I'm trying not to let my ego get in the way too much, but it is what it is, man. Let's have some fun. This motherfucker. Ooh. So, I had to pull out the big stick. Y'all done made me pull out the big stick. What is this shit, man? Why I gotta pull out the big stick, man? Why they make me do it, man? Well, it is what it is. I done tried to make this video about 50 fucking times, man. And apparently, the ancestors, my deities, my energy, it won't let me do this shit without doing it big. So, man, we gonna rock. First things first, the multi-orgasmic man. Look, dog. You gotta be able to hang. The multi-orgasmic man. The main reason why we gonna start here. Oh, man. So, some of you niggas may not be well endowed like some of us. You know what I'm saying? I was born like this. You see what I'm saying? It just so happens to hang, nigga. I can't help that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pops and the rest of my ancestors for my wonderful motherfucking DNA. Hey, is what it is. But should you so happen to not be well endowed in that regard, then this is a good book for you. Okay? Let's talk about sharpening the needle. Sharpening the needle. Alright? So, with your big stick, however big it is, I ain't getting into all of that. But with my big stick, I'm going to show you exactly what you're supposed to do, bro. So, basically, sharpening the needle. Watch whatever you gotta watch. Imagine whatever you gotta imagine. But get it in your head, you know what I'm saying? That whatever you gotta do to get you pleasantly plump. Pleasantly plump. That's all I'm saying, man. We adults, so we should be able to have this conversation, man. Pleasantly plump, right? And then you wanna stroke and hold that shit. Stroke it all the way as far as you can up to the top, and just hold till it gets to like the mushroom head. You feel me? And just hold that motherfucker. Right? Maybe this will help you more. See that? Man, this is why it's a good representative. This is a good representative, you feel me? Man, look, full disclaimer, man. I'm a couple shots in, so you can imagine I've been having fun trying to make this fucking video, and here we are, right? So, anyways, let's just get to it. So, like I said, man, sharpening the needle, right? Once you get your shit pleasantly plugged, right, you want to bring, stroke. It's just capillaries, arteries, veins, and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a muscle. So basically, you want to pull with just enough pressure. You know what I'm saying? To where like the skin comes with you, just kind of wrinkles up a little bit as it folds up under your hand. You get you some lotion or whatever the fuck you got to do, man. If you can't, you know what I mean, don't rub yourself dry. But you want to, this is called sharpening the needle, okay? You want to bring it all the way out. extend it as far as you can or whatever, right? Now, you want to be able to feel the skin on your, you know what I'm saying, actually up against you. You want to be able to feel that skin kind of pull a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Not a whole lot. You ain't trying to rip your shit off, but you want it to be able to pull a little bit. You feel me? So as long as you feel that skin kind of stretching, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at, right? Whole point. Big dick energy. You can stretch your shit ever so much. Now, of course, it's going to take a while, but hey, it can happen. You can get you some inches or whatever out of doing this. Now, another thing you want to do is rotate that motherfucker. Even if you was born with a big dome, this is still, you know what I'm saying, sharper than a needle. If you got a big dick, good for you, my nigga, but you still want to be able to sharpen the needle. Because what's the point of having this motherfucker if it drops? See what I'm saying? This motherfucker is still hard. What's the point of having it, you know what I'm saying, if it's, after like 20 strokes? You tripping. So sharpen the motherfucking needle. So basically, you can move it to the left and pull it out and hold. To the right, pull out and hold. Down, pull out and hold. Up, pull out and hold. Real shit. Real shit. Now, let's get to the next book. Well, I don't want to just go past it because it's also like muscles, man. It does talk about the actual muscles in the book. Let me not skim past it too fast because it all kind of comes into play. We're gonna take this all as a whole. You see what I'm saying? Eventually, but basically, it talks about the PC muscle. You got a PC muscle. You see what I'm saying? As men, I think it's like the prostate and whatever else. But the point is like ring muscles, right? And the muscles, we ain't gonna get into all that. Get the fucking book. Read the fucking book. It's like $20, less than $20 on Amazon. Cop that shit. It tells you about it. The Multi-Orgasmic Man. I'm just gonna give you a quick, you feel me? Bring you up to speed. Point is, you should be able to make this motherfucker jump. Some guys can just whatever. Some guys can really, you know what I'm saying? But you should be able to make it jump. That's like basic shit. I learned how to do that in like elementary school, middle school, at the least. But you know what I'm saying? It's like something. But point is, if you don't really practice it, you should practice that shit all the time. You see what I'm saying? It helps. But basically, practice that shit. Even again, this is whether you are well endowed or not. You see what I'm saying? This is about the energy, drawing in the energy. So, even with that being said, right, once you be able to, you can, you feel me, like the mind-muscle connection, you know what I'm saying, for the bodybuilders and shit. The mind-muscle connection, so you know exactly what you know what I'm saying, are using, which muscles you're actually activating or not, right? Same thing. It's the mind-muscle connection because, again, that's a whole lot of skin. Ain't no bone attached to the penis. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no bone in there for real. So it's a muscle, arteries and shit. So, point being, anyway, once you get used to that, right? Now, you can assume different stances, whatever else. Well, let me not get too far, man. Because, again, I've been drinking and I ain't trying to do all that. So, I'm trying to stick with the books like I've been doing. Point being, it talks about, again, that muscle. Now, the Kundalini energy and whatever else. Let's go to energy work, right? This is why I'm tying it all into everything. But the energy work by Robert Bruce. The Secrets of Healing and Spiritual Growth. Okay, so check this out. Aha, doesn't take long. Energy tools. Energy tools. Energy tools. See, there's a golden net. The golden net. Flaming torch. Flaming torch. Spray gun. Alright, so you know I'm not bullshitting you. Flaming torch, spray gun. Let me read this one to you. Energy needles. And check that out. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, it is. Exactly. So that should let you know something. So energy needles. Energy needles are deep penetration tools. These are inserted into areas of the body to reach deeper layers of damage to pierce and weaken stubborn energy blockages and toxic nodules from the inside. At the start of each session, imagine yourself holding a handful of brilliant energy needles, each the length of a pencil, in one body awareness hand. Imagine their brilliance as strongly and clearly as you can. So, let's just get straight to it, man. Again, this big dick energy, right? So, in one body awareness hand, grab a hold of your shit and imagine the biggest golden motherfucking ray gun you got. The biggest golden dick in the motherfucking world. Imaginable. In the universe. You see what I'm saying? Now, of course, I'm being funny. Trying to be a little silly or whatever else. But serious business, man. It realistically visualize. I did the video about the secret of secret mental powers. Miracle of Mind Magic. Secret Mental Powers is right there on the shelf. Miracle of Mind Magic. You see what I'm saying? If you think and your body will respond to this. You see what I'm saying? They did an experiment, right, with placebos. This was a bodybuilding thing. But basically, they had people work out in the gym. They had for like 20 minutes or an hour a day, whatever. They had people do it for like half of the session and then just think about working out and think about going to the gym and whatever. Visualize that shit for half of the day, right? And then they had people who did absolutely nothing but visualize like they was really at the gym, like they was really working out, really pumping weights and whatever else. And after 30 days or however long it was in this experiment, man, the people that just did the visualization had the same effect as the people who actually did the workouts. You see what I'm saying? So it really truly is mind over matter. You see what I mean? So, alright, that was enough of me running off on a little tangent. But you get my point here. If you can just visualize yourself as holding long dong silver. Now, of course, this is just me being silly. Dick in your face, dick in your face. This is just me being silly. I'm sorry. But again, man, you know, imagine yourself holding something. You know what I'm saying? Imagine yourself working with something. Whatever it might be. You know, you may be here. Imagine yourself here somewhere. Whatever it is, bro. I ain't getting into all of that. I ain't got them problems. I'm just saying, the point being here, imagine that shit as being true, as being real. Ain't nobody right here. Ain't nobody watching. Ain't nobody around. You know what I'm saying? Except for these niggas. But we ain't worried about them niggas. They gonna do what they do. They always there. They ain't never going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. Point being, imagine that shit, man. Get into it. Really soak that shit in. You know what I mean? Really believe it. You know what I'm saying? And again, I went and I did the video about it. Go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? But the first time, just kind of visualize like whatever. The second time, I'm swimming. The third time, act like shit, nigga. I got it. The third time you go into that visualization mode, you know, you already, nigga, Big Dick Johnson. You know what I mean? Just swing that motherfucker because you know you got it and you good. You know what I'm saying? But that's the mental shit. Like I said, go back and watch that video. It's a whole other thing. But still, it plays into all of this shit because that's energy work. Again, another reason why I brought up the tools, the main reason why I brought up the tools, the energy needles. So, like I said, you can imagine yourself holding the big black dome, second, third, whatever else. On an advanced note, it does, on some advanced shit, I'm glad you stuck with me this long. If you listened this long, here's a little nugget, right? So, if you can do that with needles, right, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, get the book, check out this book by Robert Bruce, because it talks about, like, energy balls, you know what I'm saying? Being able to create and build and feel energy balls going from one hand to the next, you know what I'm saying? And creating a ball inside of that, and then being able to move that ball and pulse it around your body and this and that, right? So basically, if you can create that energy ball, this is why those tools and whatnot help. Now, it talks about healing and whatever else. But again, we on some other shit. It's some new age shit. So even though we talking about healing, you see what I'm saying? If I can create tools, well then shit, nigga. We already know there's a million fucking tools. Well, I don't want to say a million, but there are a lot of tools that have been created out here to pleasure the feminine body, the female body. You see what I'm saying? So let's put two and two together, you know what I'm saying, to be smarter than a fifth grader, nigga. If that's the case, then that means that we can indeed create some energy tools that pleasure or stimulate her in the very least, you know what I'm talking about, stimulate the shit, sexually. Is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm trying to find a way not to be too crass about this shit, but it is what it is, right? So, nigga, you can create an energy dildo, motherfucking energy vibrators, you know what I mean? And energy, whatever the fuck your mind can come up with. You can create them shits. You see what I'm saying? So as soon as your tongue hit her or whatever, then it is what it is. In your mind, it's the same as that energy vibrator hitting her. You see what I'm saying? As soon as your dick hit her, if you got enough energy built up, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying, then it's just as big, just as powerful, it comes with just as much energy as that motherfucking dildo that she uses and whatever else. You see what I mean? You can get as wild and imagination, let your imagination roam on that. You see what I'm saying? But that's the point there. I just want to throw that out there. Energy tools, man. They're talking about tools. Well, create your own shit. There's a show called Big Mouth on Netflix, and the hormone monster. This nigga runs around. He's got like a bunch of little dicks, his little buddies, or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Like his little babies and shit. But he runs around with a bunch of little furry dicks or whatever else. Just a bunch of little dicks. So my point is, don't nobody know what's in your mind, but basically, man, you can have a bunch of little dicks with you, you know what I'm saying? Just like the energy needles that are the size of a pencil, you can have a bunch of dicks that are the size of your dick. You see what I'm saying? And then whenever you come in contact with a woman or whatever else, while she's talking and whatever, I mean, again, man, you do whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying, nigga, you can send one of your energy dicks after her. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker, while she's sitting there or whatever, it's energy, right? It's the astral plane. So while y'all having a conversation, you putting your dick in her. Your energy tool. You see what I'm saying? You slide your energy tool off in her, this, that, and the third, whoop, 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 whatever else, nigga. So by the time she actually get with you, you see what I'm saying? It's going to be a go. By the time you actually say some shit, it's going to be a go. She's already going to be sitting over there like, damn, I bet this nigga's dick is good. Yeah, I bet you do think it's good, nigga. Because anyways, I ain't going to run out too much, gang. But I hope you understand. So let's keep it moving, right? Yeah, nigga. We gonna break out this book, and I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer, cause I know I've been talking mad shit, and I ain't trying to make it too long of a video, but I'm trying to drop some bombs on you real quick. So peep this shit. Let's get to it. See if I can find it. Come on, man. I was not too. There we go. So let me show you this. This is Sexual Reflexology by Montauk. Activating the Taoist points of love. Activating the Taoist points of love. So, big dick energy, right? Peep that. I don't know how close I can go. Hope you can see that. Pause it. And either or, whatever you gotta do. But buy this book. Get this book if you can. Get this book again. Got it on Amazon. Montauk. He's got a lot of good books. Montauk. He also wrote the Multi-Orgasmic Man. So 2 of his books I'm talking about right now. So that should let you know this nigga is powerful. This is some good ass shit. So point being, as I just showed you in the picture and whatever else, that's another shit over here on the side. You know, it's the same shit, but again, so reflexology, what we getting at here, I do believe I've probably talked about this book before, but my point is this, right? When you know the actual parts of the female anatomy, right, and how it affects different parts of the body, you see what I'm saying? Then you get into a whole nother realm of sexual energy. You see what I mean? So this is where like I even have this book, even though I knew I probably ain't gonna reference it too much in here because I ain't trying to go too long. But Ecstasy Through Tantra, it said right back there. You feel me? Activate cosmic consciousness through sexual ecstasy. So, point I'm getting at here is back to the energy work, secrets of healing and spiritual growth. See, we was literally just talking about this, but how does it tie all in? Alright, man. So, by having all of this shit in your mind, you see what I'm saying? As you get ready to penetrate whatever else, just in general, man, drawing in that energy. You can use that energy for whatever you want to use it for. Some of y'all might just want to pull in the big dick energy. You see what I'm saying? And actually go out there and assert yourself in the world of man. You see what I mean? Again, I'm not going to get into all the uses and whatever else. I'm just telling you different ways. I'm just showing you books and shit on how you can actually activate it and bring it in. You see what I mean? If you are actually having sex, you know what I mean? Because that was, if you can see on the picture, right, the entire shaft activates different parts of the male, you know what I'm saying? So even if you're not having sex, again, this is another reason why you should sharpen the needle. You see what I'm saying? And do some of these other exercises that help you the fuck out later on in life and whatnot. Like even just the squeezing and whatever else. By doing that, it's actually like tightening up your anus or whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. But it's like, it starts with like squeezing that, but only because it's, once you gain control over it, you can just make the dick jump and you don't have to squeeze like back there because you got this muscle in check. It's strong enough now. But again, point being, the Kundalini energy and whatever else, that shit is at the base of your spine. Another reason why, you know what I mean, I got the shit a little off so you see. Again, I'm not trying to be rude or whatever the fuck, but just so you can see, right? So again, at the base of your spine is where that shit starts. At the base of your spine. So being able to move that energy up your spine and into your brain, and you want to be able to bring it back down, you know what I'm saying, and distribute it throughout the rest of your body. But being able to move that shit, again, up your back, there's like several pumps. I believe one of them is right here at the base, and that's where that shit comes in. Then the next one is like here, and that's where that shit comes in. And then you get up here where you can actually, yeah, it's like that, some shit, where you bring that in, that's a pump. And then you got this shit right at the base of your neck. So all of them shits are pumps, you know what I'm saying, that activates the energy and brings it on up. So I'll show you with the big stick, right? So even as a man, just by doing this, and whatever, it may look weird and whatnot, it may look funny, but it's actually forcing energy. Well, it's bringing energy. I don't want to say force. Well, I guess I could say force, but it's actually like the manual way to start the energy to start rising, start that kundalini, whatever you want to call it. But it's to get that sexual energy again out of here and gets to bring it on up into the brain and whatnot. We can get into more shit, but again, I ain't trying to make the video too long, right? So, again, by sitting there and doing that, you can bring that shit on up. So, again, you can imagine how creative you can get doing this. You see what I'm saying? And where the energy comes from. But if you just fucking just to be fucking, and you ain't even thinking about shit, versus actually bringing energy up the back and whatnot, that's where a lot of this shit comes from. You know? So, activating my energy, bringing it back down and releasing it. You see what I'm saying? Or sending it that way into her body up through her circuit and whatever else. Now it done traveled through her and then came back to me. It's like 10 times fucking stronger. Hey, it's like a million times fucking stronger. I can tell you right now, nigga. I call it like powering up, nigga. I don't even like busting nuts, nigga. I like powering the fuck up when it's like, oh shit, nigga. Every single thing on my goddamn body. It's like, nigga, my toes busting nut. It might be funny as fuck. But it's like from the tip of my toes to the strands of my hair, nigga. Everything explodes. You know what I'm saying? You feel all that shit immediately. Most people can only feel like one area at a time, right? But I ain't gonna get into all that. But you get my point here, right? You start moving that energy, you can work it up your back. And again, this is any type of way you want. But because again, I'm not trying to be too nasty, and I hope you get the point. I hope you can fucking understand that. But yeah, this, like I said, it's just a manual way of doing shit. But this is where, like I said, man, you by yourself, you whatever else, man, you got to cultivate this energy, bring it in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just praying for it, man. There's shit you can do. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you can go the other route and pray on deities and pray for this and pray for that to get you whatever and do whatever. I don't know. I can't really speak on that. I don't know. This might just be me talking shit because I'm trying to figure out what else we can talk about. But man, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment on anything, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And we can talk about that shit. But like I said, fuck it. I guess I'll say this too. Like I said, man, these motherfuckers wouldn't let me not do this motherfucking video. You know what I'm saying? Until I got sufficiently drunk and half naked, as you can see, man. So it gets deep when you start pulling in this energy. And even, like I said, using it for whatever you want to use it for. You know what I'm saying? This is divine masculine energy. You can say big dick energy all you want to, but we talking about divine masculine energy. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, by all means, man. Holla at me. OZ the Wizard.